Dude, you gotta try something.
No, it's okay.
Really.
No, it's fine. You just need to sit down and lay down. Give me the can.
No.
Give me the can.
Hey guys! I'm Allie.
I'm Kara.
I'm Eden. And this is our third vlog. Hope you guys enjoy it. Have you ever felt pressured to do something that you weren't really comfortable with? Well, that's peer pressure.
Oh, hi. Sorry. Didn't see you there. So, how do we see peer pressure within our homes, schools, and in Mean Girls? At home, parents pressure us to get a job, have straight A's at school, have a social life, and be active, all at the same time. We see peer pressure in school by cheating on tests, copying homework, joining school groups that you don't want to join, and doing other things. Stop it! Don't think about it. Don't even think about it.
In Mean Girls, Katie is being peer pressured into joining the Mathletes, being perfect, writing in the burn book, and being fake to the plastics. We see this through the whole movie.
How can we change due to peer pressure? Ways we change is by the way we talk, act, or even interact with people. How do we see people changing in our homes, schools, and in Mean Girls?
So at home, we kind of talk to our parents like in a different way. We try to be all nice and like the perfect angels. And then at school, we're like, whew, we're getting a little down and dirty. And, we can cuss, we can like cheat. And then at home, we're just like doing all our chores, making sure all our ducks are in a line so we don't get in trouble. Then at school, we're just a totally opposite person. And that's kind of how peer pressure can change us, like especially at home and at school, we become two different people, and that can put like a lot of pressure on us both ways.
In Mean Girls, Katie wants to be popular. Ways she does that is by turning herself to be hateful, rude, and becoming plastic. A verse in the Bible that talks about peer pressure is Proverbs 13:20. He who walks with the wise grows wise, but a companion of fools suffers harm. Another verse in the Bible that talks about peer pressure is Job 21:16. They are like straw before the wind, and the chaff that the storm carries away.
How can we stand up to peer pressure in our homes, our schools, and how could have Katie stood up to it in Mean Girls?
Some tools that God has given us comes from Ephesians 6:10-20, which is also known as the armor of God. The first piece in the armor of God that we have is the belt of truth. When you think of a belt, you think of it holding everything up, like your pants. So God's truth is like our foundation, and it holds everything up like a belt would. Without God's truth, we'd be falling down.
Another way we can guard ourselves from peer pressure is using the breastplate of righteousness. So that means we can like kind of guard our hearts, and it's also like doing the right thing. Like God gives us the righteousness to know like when it's too much or if something's not good for you. Like He can tell us in our minds and our hearts like that's not okay.
Another item in the armor of God are the shoes of peace. Just as shoes give us comfort, knowing God's word will give us peace. The next item in the armor of God is the shield of faith. When you think of a shield, it's a way to protect your heart and to protect your body from the enemy's attacks. Satan tries to attack us with temptations and tries to sway us off path, but if we have faith, we'll be able to stand our ground and fight Satan and deflect his arrows.
So the next way that we can guard ourselves from peer pressure is the helmet of salvation, and that is the last piece of God's armor. And helmets like protect our minds and our brains. So, like, kind of like when we're in a battle with Satan, salvation is the way to, like, guard our mind, like, from peer pressure and, like, the world of temptations. And that's a really important tool in battling peer pressure.
How could Katie stand up to peer pressure? She could have said no to Damien and Janice whenever they asked her to be a fake friend to Regina.
Katie could have chosen not to write in the burn book, and honestly, she probably should have told her parents what was going on instead of going behind their backs and getting even deeper into trouble.
So, in conclusion, a way that we can guard ourselves from peer pressure is we can guard ourselves with the armor of God, and we can also surround ourselves with good people that want us to prosper. Personally, I think that's really important because if we don't have good people around us, then that can really like change our outlook on life and like temptation and peer pressure.
To be able to stand up to peer pressure and to the temptations that Satan tries to send to us, we need to spend more time in the Word and spend more time in prayer. We need to have a voice and say no when we know that things aren't right.
Hey guys! Hope you all enjoyed our video.
Allie, hit him with a pound it. Kara, hit him with a noggin. Tatum, hit him with a jab.
I'm trying.
He doesn't like you.
Shh. Don't do that.
He might
Stop.
bite you. He might bite you.
Now I have hair all over me.
Well, what did you expect?
Okay, shh. Don't even think about trying to get